Imagine sinking your fork into a warm, comforting casserole dish, packed full of flavor and cooked to perfection. Today, we're exploring 5 such dishes, each brimming with budget-friendly ingredients, simplicity, and mouth-watering taste. From the savory blend of chicken and rice casserole, to the classic comfort of tuna noodle casserole, the hearty goodness of a vegetable casserole, the robust flavors of sausage and bean casserole, and the indulgent cheesy potato casserole. Stay tuned to learn how to create these delicious casserole dishes right in your own kitchen. The first step in any successful cooking venture is gathering your ingredients. We'll be creating 5 mouth-watering casserole dishes, each one with its unique blend of flavors. For our first dish, the chicken and rice casserole, you'll need chicken breasts, rice, and a mix of your favorite vegetables. Then, we have the tuna noodle casserole, which calls for canned tuna, egg noodles, and cream of mushroom soup. Moving on, our next 3 dishes include a vegetable casserole, beef and potato casserole, and a delicious cheese and broccoli casserole. Each of these dishes are made with budget-friendly items you probably already have in your pantry, like potatoes, ground beef, a medley of vegetables, cheese, and of course, broccoli. And if you don't have a certain ingredient, don't worry. There's always room for creativity in the kitchen. You can substitute ingredients with what you have on hand. With these ingredients at hand, you're ready to start cooking. First on the menu is our chicken and rice casserole. Let's dive right in, shall we? First and foremost, let's talk ingredients. You'll need 2 cups of cooked chicken, 1 cup of cooked rice, a can of cream of mushroom soup, a ½ cup of milk, 2 cups of broccoli florets, and a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. Now, some of you might be thinking, can I use leftover chicken or rice? Absolutely. This dish is perfect for repurposing leftovers and reducing food waste. Let's get to the cooking part. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. While the oven is warming up, let's prepare our casserole. In a large bowl, combine the cooked chicken, rice, cream of mushroom soup, and milk. Stir until everything is well mixed. Here's a little tip for you. If you want your casserole to be creamier, add a bit more milk. If you prefer it to be denser, reduce the milk. This is the beauty of cooking. It's all about adjusting to your personal taste. Next, you'll add in the broccoli florets. Now, if you're not a fan of broccoli, feel free to substitute it. Peas, carrots, bell peppers, they all work beautifully in this dish. Once you've added your veggies, give everything another good stir. Now for the fun part, layering our casserole. Spread half of your chicken and rice mixture into a baking dish. Sprinkle half of your shredded cheddar cheese on top. Repeat this process with the remaining mixture and cheese. Bake in the preheated oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until the cheese has melted and is bubbling. You're looking for that beautiful golden brown color on top. Once it's done, let it cool for a few minutes before serving. This allows the flavors to meld together and the casserole to set up a bit, making it easier to serve. There you have it, a delicious chicken and rice casserole, easy and affordable. This is a comforting, hearty dish that's sure to win over even the pickiest of eaters. So what are you waiting for? Get cooking. Scene script. Next, we'll dive into the comforting flavors of our tuna noodle casserole. To start, we'll need 2 cans of tuna, drained well. Opt for tuna packed in water, as it's a healthier choice and doesn't overpower the other ingredients. Then, we'll need a package of egg noodles, cooked according to the package instructions but still firm. We want them to hold their shape in the casserole after all. We also need a can of cream of mushroom soup. This will add a rich, creamy base to our casserole. Don't worry if you're not a fan of mushrooms, you won't taste them, but they add a delicious layer of umami to the dish. Next, we'll need a cup of frozen peas. These add a pop of color and a bit of sweetness that balances out the savory elements. And of course, we'll need a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. Choose a sharp variety for a real flavor punch. Now let's start assembling our casserole. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. While it's heating up, mix together the tuna, cooked noodles, cream of mushroom soup, and peas in a large bowl. Make sure everything is well combined. This ensures every bite is as delicious as the last. Next, transfer this mixture to a greased baking dish. Spread it out evenly and then sprinkle the shredded cheese on top. This will melt into a beautiful golden crust that's simply irresistible. Bake your casserole in the preheated oven for about 25 minutes, or until the cheese is bubbly and golden. Let it cool for a few minutes before serving to allow the flavors to meld together. Remember, casseroles are a great way to stretch your budget without compromising on taste or nutrition. They're also fantastic for using up pantry staples and leftovers. And just like that, you've prepared a comforting tuna noodle casserole without breaking the bank. We're not done yet. Let's quickly whip up the last 3 casseroles. First up, the hearty vegetable casserole. This dish is a rainbow of nutrients and color, perfect for those trying to incorporate more vegetables into their meals. To start, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. In the meantime, you'll need to chop up a mix of your favorite vegetables. Think bell peppers, zucchini, carrots, broccoli, and spinach. The more colorful, the better. Next, sauté your vegetables in a large pan with some olive oil, salt, and pepper until they're just tender. Transfer these to a casserole dish, and then it's time for the sauce. Combine a can of cream of mushroom soup with a cup of milk and whisk until smooth. Pour this over your vegetables and sprinkle with shredded cheese. Bake for 25 minutes or until the cheese is melted and bubbly. Now let's move on to the sausage and bean casserole. This dish is hearty, filling, and offers a wonderful balance of flavors. Start by browning some sausage in a pan. Then add in a diced onion and some minced garlic and cook until the onion is translucent. To this, add a can of drained and rinsed beans. You can use any type you like, but kidney beans or cannellini beans work well here. Stir in a can of diced tomatoes and some fresh or dried herbs like thyme or rosemary. Season with salt and pepper, then transfer everything to a casserole dish. Cover with foil and bake at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. Uncover, sprinkle with some grated cheese, and bake for another 10 minutes or until the cheese is melted. Lastly, we'll prepare the cheesy potato casserole. This is a comfort food classic that's sure to please everyone at your table. Begin by peeling and slicing some potatoes. Layer these in a casserole dish, seasoning each layer with salt and pepper. For the sauce, combine some cream of chicken soup, sour cream, and shredded cheddar cheese in a bowl. Pour this over your potatoes, making sure to cover them completely. Top with some crushed potato chips for a little crunch, and bake at 350 degrees for about an hour, or until the potatoes are tender and the top is golden brown. Remember, casseroles are incredibly forgiving and versatile. Feel free to substitute ingredients based on what you have on hand or what's in season. You can also make these dishes ahead of time and reheat them when you're ready to serve. And there you have it, folks. In just a few simple steps, we've crafted 3 more delectable casseroles. Each one is bursting with flavor, packed with nutrients, and best of all, friendly on the wallet. Whether you're feeding a crowd or just looking for some easy make-ahead meals, these casseroles are sure to hit the spot. Voila! 5 delicious casserole dishes, all made on a budget. Happy cooking! Look at what you've accomplished today. 5 savory casserole dishes, all budget-friendly and easy to make. We started with the tantalizing chicken and rice casserole, a classic comfort dish that never disappoints. Then we moved on to the tuna noodle casserole, a nostalgic meal that reminds us of simpler times. We didn't stop there. We navigated our way through 3 more inviting casseroles, each one unique yet equally satisfying. The beauty of these dishes lies not just in their flavors, but also in their simplicity and affordability. A handful of ingredients, a little bit of time, and a dash of creativity is all it takes to whip up a hearty meal. These recipes are more than just instructions, they are an invitation to explore the limitless possibilities of home cooking. So don't be afraid to experiment and make these dishes your own. Thank you for joining today's cooking adventure. Remember, delicious doesn't have to mean expensive. Till next time, stay creative in your kitchen.